So, drove the car to church today. Did fine, no issues, ran great. But then came back out to get into it. Key fob, of course, and it won't do anything. So that kind of stinks. So went around to this side. This door handle functions correctly. That's nice. That's the way it should function. Now this is the really stinky part. So there's an issue with the door lock, and then nothing. See? Isn't that nice? Nothing. I was really perturbed. So I'm in my church clothes right after church too. So, you know, you're hoping you're going to be a little bit more spiritual than just letting something like that really affect you. But I was a little bit ticked off. I was like, really? Why? Why do I have to deal with this? But anyways, thankfully flexible enough where I could slide over and get into the seat. Didn't make you wonder though if you got into a wreck, you know, what you're going to have to deal with. When I got home, just rolled the window down and got out of it NASCAR style. But what we're going to try to do, I had to go back and watch a video, but thankfully we can pull this off, and there might be a bolt down here. I've got to check. Pull this out, and then we can just lift the door panel off or out. So that's what we're going to do next, and see if we can get this figured out. Thankfully it stopped raining, so that's going to help out. But it's really weird, kind of disappointing, but hey, the car's in 96, so, you know, I shouldn't be totally surprised, but it was a little bit stinky. So one video I watched showed that the two little rods that attach up here, you've got that little plastic clip piece, and being in 96, it might have gotten old and then just broke. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. So we can't get the door open, so if we can get this off and slide that out, it's not going to be super easy, but we got to try it. That's the only thing I can see so far that's going to work. So let's give it a try. I'm so excited. Also notice we're using our Super Clean shirt sent to us by the illustrious Super Clean. Alright, so we've got our screw here. You got to get the cover off, do your switch, and there's a screw down here as well. So, probably won't be able to get it off all the way, but what looks like is this rod. Let's see here, I don't want to get in this shadow. There's a rod down here. There's one with the red clip, one back over here. I think that's our issue. So I'm going to try to get a pair of long needle nose and see if we can pull that up and see if that will do the trick while, see, it's trying, but that one's not moving. So if we can at least get it open, get the door panel off, I think we're going to be good to go, which is going to be a real big help. Alright, well, we figured out what the problem was. So it was indeed this little clip, just like on the video I watched, and we'll see if we can, I don't know if you can see that clip right there? That's what was supposed to be on that rod right up there. If you can see it right there, see how it's missing? So what was happening was this rod is dislodged and jammed, and that's what the problem was. That's all it was. Just that little rod, and I guess this is a common issue in a lot of these GM cars. So, and I'm sure I've got some of these. I'm going to look, and then we're going to, if worst case scenario, we'll go to the store and see if we can buy some of those clips. It looks like the white ones or the red ones, but at least there's enough left here where we can do that. It's kind of similar to a Kawasaki carb linkage as well. So, but hey, door's open, door panel's still in good shape. So overall, what looked like what was a very perturbing thing is ending out to be mucho better here. So, not sure what all this crud is here. I don't know if the window's moving that much. Let's see. It might be. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the regulator was kind of jerry-rigged. I probably need to spray it with some grease too while we're in here. Yeah, the motor is moving a little bit there. Yeah, I'm not sure. This door panel was really chewed up to get everything working, it looks like. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find this clip, one way or another, and then go from there. So, alright, bye-bye. Alright, people. Looking through stuff, my dad found an extra clip in his supplies. It was a little bit backwards, or it was a backwards clip, but as you'll see, let's see, we get the button, okay, right there we go. As you'll see over there on the handle, right there, it is the correct clip. Let's see, so right here, that's that clip right there. That was the whole problem. So it should have gone kind of like this, but so far that looks like it's going to do fine. And so pull the handle. So everything seems to be working perfect. So we're going to button everything back together. Hopefully I went ahead and siliconed all those linkages, and then for this linkage, you can see here the guy that owned it before me, he had some serious window track problems, and he had an interesting way of fixing this. I probably should have kept one of those Camaro doors, because the guts on this thing is messed up. So he definitely went to some work to try to fix this. It feels like this part's almost a poly of some sort, so almost a fiberglass on the insides there. So, but anyways, it's got some movement to it. So, anywho, but it'll be good to have it back together, working correctly. So, nothing that I should have panicked about like I did, but you know, and I think we might have it like an hour into the fix, diagnosing. So, if you end up with this trouble, poor flashlight, if you end up with this trouble again, if you can't open the door, if that rod is falling in there, what you need to do is be able to roll down the window. So, if you can't open the door here, and you can't open the door here, what you need to do, roll your window down, you need to pull out the screw here, here, and here. And you don't even have to get the whole handle out, or the whole panel out per se. You just need to be able to get in and look down in here with the window down and be able to pull the rod right in there, and then you'll be able to get into your car. So, and technically even before you could drive around and just leave the door panel off without the clip, or you could do zip ties. A lot of people did zip ties, which would work too. I just don't want to be back in here if I don't have to. So that clip was already there. Advance, O'Reilly's, AutoZone may have those clips in stock. So, but there is an easy way to get in your car. It's not quite as climactic as I thought. Mainly just because trying to find these door panels is kind of expensive. So that's why I was concerned. Did I need to be concerned? Maybe not so much, but I was anyways. Anywho, that's the story, and now we're going to put it back together.